hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
We got Side Hustle Podcast. Big one today.
Big one. Huge
Big one
one,
today.
man.
We got,
Let's go.
We landed the man, the myth, the legend right here, AB.
God, it's great.
Go.
You did.
How's it going, brother? How you been?
I've been blessed, man. Everything feeling good. Super Bowl 57,
Yes, sir.
Arizona.
Scottsdale.
It's a big time in the world, you know?
Yeah.
Big time, big time.
Yeah.
Having a good time, just chilling out.
Now, I was out here. I had a performance last night at Stratus.
Oh, yeah.
So that was amazing. So Michael Blackston came over last night. We did a couple video shoots. So it's been a grateful Super Bowl here with my girl, my cousin,
nice.
Jason, my family, Aaron, traditional. Saw Bob. I'm here right now. So
Yeah.
Super Bowl always a fun time, you know, for a long year of football or any season, just to bring everyone together. So
Yes, sir.
for me being here, just the fellowship with the good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being here with you guys
Yes,
today
sir.
right now, you know, so
Yeah, no,
Won't
we
take it
appreciate
for
it, man. We
granted, man.
appreciate it. We know you guys, you're busy, you got a lot going on. Hey, real quick, if we could touch on Bob, how'd you guys get linked up?
well, Bob, man, I've always been a fan of Bob since Instagram days,
Yeah.
back in the 2015, 16 when I was playing in the NFL, and
Yes, sir.
Bob was one of those guys online who commentate all the plays and just, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? His voice, like,
Yeah.
his voice was so different.
Dude, yeah.
And it was motivating, you know, how he used to project it. So we used to tap in through Instagram. And, man, I think he just started getting bigger. I think he started the Buffalo Wild Wings deal.
Oh, yeah.
And then, and then the Nelk Boys. And then now he just this independent guy who just called me for,
Yeah.
for you know, so it's been exciting to see Bob Journey, man, one of the surreal friends of mine, close guy who, you know, not only just his talent and personality, but just his journey,
Yeah.
you know, where
Yeah.
he started from, where he
Exactly.
came from, what he persevered from, and what he's doing, you know, is always inspiring for me.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's kind of a shame of what he's going through and everything. Hopefully they
Yeah.
squash all that and he can.
I told him get his head out his ass, man. He know he want to be a Nelk boy so bad. I'm like, bro, just call the gang up and tell them you want back, bro. Yeah. I'm like, Bob, how you feel? You doing better than ever by yourself, or you missed the Net Boys? No, by myself. But then he looked to the left.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, Bob, look me in my eyes and say that.
Yeah, man. No, Bob's a good people though, man. I love him.
Nah,
He's,
pure heart, man. We love Bob.
And so right now, while you're out here, you're promoting your music venture. That's kind of like
Yeah.
your main thing right now.
Well, we ain't really promoting. We just working on it. You know, we
Yeah.
always promoting it, but
Yeah.
performing.
You're
You know,
performing,
starting
right?
to touch
Yeah,
the
yeah.
people. You know, we had a performance with Future, Dirk. We had Nato Wicks.
Nice.
We had a performance at Stratus yesterday. So for me, you know, it's just touching the people. Obviously, they know me as a football player who,
Yeah.
you know, been the greatest player in the last 20 years.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
face it.
Stamp
Yeah.
that.
Let's
Yep.
face it.
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
face it.
You know, but, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
entertaining is another perspective where, you know, the dance, you know, I got a song called Put That Shit On.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know you've
Everybody-
seen
yep.
people doing the
Yep.
dance.
Everybody's
Yeah.
doing that
Right.
dance. Yeah, my kids are doing that
Yeah,
dance.
so-
man. I think-
So just to share the love and, you know,
Yeah.
be out here to, you know, feel the encouragement, you know, that people feel that we give out, and to be a part of it, you know, it's something special.
Yeah,
Absolutely, brother.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
just on a tour of love, you know.
Yeah. That we can tell, man. Like, and a lot of you can tell your work ethic on the field takes over to the other part of the
Yes.
industry and
Hell
just
yeah.
killing it, brother.
Yes.
Yeah. So it seems like everything you touch just turns to gold, man. Like,
Thank you,
damn.
man.
The
Like,
Midas touch, huh?
yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So as far as I mean, obviously, you know, you got ups and downs just like other people,
Yes.
but yours are just at a much
Bigger,
bigger, you know, microscope and shit.
Yes.
How do you just keep pushing through it, man? What's your like that mindset to keep on going, you know?
Yeah, well, your life is just, you know, with life, I try to live life within myself.
Yeah.
You know, when you get yourself caught up in the outside world, what people saying, or what people doing, you know, I just try to say single focus within myself and my goals and purpose of what I'm trying to put out and what I'm trying to accomplish in the world. So when you
Yeah.
singly focus within on those things, kind of put up a blinder to the outside so you can remain focused because
Yeah.
obviously you don't see videos, people he say, she say.
Yeah.
The news is based on negativity.
Yeah.
Because that's what sells.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly,
People
yeah.
don't, Superman and Spider-Man come out when bad things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get to see Batman or Superman or
Yeah.
Spider-Man when all the good things going.
Exactly.
So we just gotta, focus on life within ourselves and our purpose and what we are here to do and what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And just continue to be in the light,
Yeah, that shit's cool because like I said, like every interview and like everything, always in a good mood, man. Always in a good attitude. Doesn't matter what's going on, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. So
You
that's
determine
good.
your life, man. No matter what no one else say, no one else do. You control your happiness, your attitude, and keep those things in check for yourself. You keep your happiness.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what about the NFL, man? You just kind of playing it by ear right now, or you plan to?
Yeah,
one day
man.
get back
NFL
in
is
it?
great, man. I did everything in the NFL,
Yeah.
and you can't have unlimited health.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Is that you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
It's like you only can bump your head so many times until like you just fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
So I was like,
Yeah.
gratefully I've been able to come in the game and make a living and achieve my dreams.
Yeah.
The
absolutely.
game
Yeah.
about dream casting.
Yeah.
I done been a Super Bowl champion. I done been to Super Bowl 2 times out of my
Yeah.
career. I done all pro. What I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
For a couple of times.
Yep.
So it's all about just making moments and money, memories, money. That's the same your life. I think the NFL is just a small part of your life, but for me, when you're a good player and people want to see you do what they think you're great at,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They're going to always be like, man, you should just play, man. I think, but you got to fathom it's some health issues involved with playing
Yeah.
for the long term.
Brutal sport.
Imagine me, I've been playing since I've been like 6 years old. Like I've been in love with football that long.
Yeah.
So, it's not just the 12 years in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's 27 years over the course of a life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so for me, it's just about, seeing my sons play and giving them the fundamentals and enjoying the fruits of the labor that come with,
Yeah.
those sacrifices to playing the game that long. And these some of the benefits of just, being here at the Super Bowl and to be able to see the game from another perspective in regards of, you know what I mean? This is what I was committed to. This is what I've been through or grown from. This is what shaped my life.
Yeah.
This is what set my focus, my discipline. Because, football is just not about playing the game and competing and scoring touchdowns. It's the competition within yourself.
Exactly.
How much better you going to be from last year to this year. How are you going to distinguish yourself from your opponent? How you going to take the game to the next level? How you going to make your game better?
Yeah.
How you gonna inspire your teammates, your competitors, other coaches, other scouts.
Yeah.
So for me, the game wasn't just about playing; it was about being the best.
Yeah.
And finding that tuition within myself, or that drive within myself,
Yeah.
or that place where no one wanted to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
One of the big inspiring things about you is like you weren't the biggest dude out there, right? You weren't the tallest receiver, like that, but you were a beast out there, brother. Nobody can stop you, man. It's just inspiring to see that, man. Yeah. Speaking about the NFL, there's some stuff coming out recently about like scripts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Ain't no scripts, man, because if it was a script, I had the biggest one. I would have scored 40 touchdowns. I would have caught all the passes. Nobody would have got the ball until the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
It'd have been like, yo, let AB do what he need to do for these 400 yards real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, this ain't no scripts, man. The game is a war game, literally. Yeah, the best man win. It's competition. It's salaries. It's salary caps.
Yes,
It's bonuses. It's rosters.
Yeah.
It's cuts.
Yeah.
Man, the game is more real than it's ever been.
Yeah.
So you gotta be blessed, man. I've been blessed to play this game, man. Just to still have my health. I know people like to say I'm crazy because I do a lot of crazy shit. Because I am crazy. Like the game make you crazy. Imagine imagine for someone to put an 18-year-old kid on a plane to fly somewhere he's never been, for him to get off the plane and have to be willing to do anything the coach said.
Yeah. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? The coach could just be like, yo, know what? Stop practice. Everything you done.
Yeah.
Just run the stairs till I get tired. And you got to be willing to do that if you want to play.
Yeah.
So you got to take some type of intangible or some type of willingness or some type of aggressiveness to really be able to achieve that.
Yeah.
So
yeah. People forget that like 20 to 25, you're still a kid, man. You're still young. Like I don't feel like I've matured, and to like my 30s, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
you're still putting it together. You learn how to take care of yourself. Yeah. You learn how to make a life, how to budget money, and you're learning.
Yeah.
So.
And at the same time, too, like, all the shit that you guys do to, like, hold down on contracts, you got to remember, too, the NFL is just as cutthroat, too. So
super.
You got to fucking remember that you're your business,
of
right?
Course.
You gotta take
and I think you get lost in the limelight of how they, bring guys through of it. They're getting paid, they hype you up, you're on the commercials, this and that. And then the next day is like, it could be
done.
Switch that down here, and they going on.
Yep, exactly.
So it's like, it's the real world, Football is a game. It's definitely a game, but it's a business.
Yeah.
And in the business, you got to take care of your business.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine if I still was playing with the Tampa Bay this year and they didn't win. So now I'm like trying to work on the transition of can I play or what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you in there funk of yo.
Yeah.
And now you risk getting yourself hurt playing with guys not even winning.
Yeah.
So it's like
exactly.
In life is about putting yourself in the best position.
And even
doing
like
what's
you said,
best for yourself,
exactly.
So
yeah.
You started playing at like 6 years old, you said, right?
Yes.
So same thing, we played sports when we were young. All the preparation and the equipment wasn't the best at that time.
Of course.
So like in that period of time, the people that played at that time, yourself included, right, took a lot more hits, a lot more
punishment.
And it wasn't as much as like I said, protection. The protection was garbage back then, right? It was like
no protection.
I remember the helmets just had the air in the helmet like
the
hard
face mask, a break just hit.
But
yeah, now I'm just enjoying the fruits of the labor, just working so hard from the game,
Yeah, absolutely.
Putting so much in it.
Would you support like your kids wanting to go to the NFL and playing that game, knowing all the injuries and stuff?
I feel like yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people make per se like football is a scary war game.
Yeah,
but man, football could teach you a lot of principles that that life may per se wouldn't be able to give you. Not only the teamwork part, but the individual part of like honing in within yourself to being the best.
Yeah,
because every year it's someone you got to compete against that want to be better than you. Someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in life, working as a professional job, you're never going to get that competitiveness or that challenge. So my son is like into it. I'm going to embrace him and give him the best. Because nowadays, I think football is still dangerous, but now it's a better way of taking care of yourself where you can kind of play and be smart. You know what I mean? So
100%.
if my kid want to do it, because I feel like I got five sons, so
nice.
I feel like at least 2 out of the 5 they may want to do it, and if they want to do it and they committed to it, because it take a commitment from yourself.
Absolutely.
So you gotta want to do it. So if I see they got the want, then I'll be all over with helping them out and making sure I could be that football leader representation that maybe I didn't have. You know what I mean? Maybe like after the season, man, we gonna body scan your knees or MRI your knees to see how much cartilage you got left and how much we could, you know what I mean? Because you could really strategically, kind of put yourself in a position to play longer nowadays if you're smart enough with the GPS and the stuff they're doing. Imagine back in the days, football was a lot worse with the Damian Thomason and those players and guys amputating fingers. I think it was like a cool thing back in the days to show how like
macho, right?
Tough you was playing football. Like, yo, this guy amputated his finger and came back in the game. You know what I'm saying? Mel Blunt clotheslined the guy. So, football back in the days, I think it was more dangerous. The 2 days, the work ethic. You know what I mean? That stuff, you know what I mean? But nowadays, you know, I think it's a lot better. But it's not that much better. But
Yeah.
if you're smart, you could play it
go
a
a
little
lot
smarter.
longer, yeah.
But you got to be committed. You know, you got to want that, you know. I think a lot of people play football and they get after the fact and they feel bad. I feel like as long as you know what you're signing up for and you're committed to it,
Yeah, absolutely.
be great.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I kind of feel like even, I don't know, my take on the whole thing is like your contract, even in like as you guys as football players, your contract shouldn't be reflected on like what you guys do on the off the field, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the NFL's a football organization. They're paying you to play football, right?
Exactly.
You're not paying me, at the end of the day, to drive or do anything else, right? At the end of the day, it's football. If I'm balling out, pay me my salary, what I'm owed, and I'm the top receiver, you're going to pay me the top money, right? At the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
But at the end of the day, you know, these guys run the game. They could do what they want.
Yeah, that's a shitty part.
You're a player,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Player have unions and only so much rights, and it's like the game will never change. Just the players in it.
That's true.
So,
but if you see every team that you left, man, hasn't
they lost, right?
hasn't succeeded.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
maybe because they miss me or I'm just that good.
Yep.
I never think about it, but you're probably right.
Yeah. Yep. Because I'll tell you one thing, dude, that Tampa Bay team was not the same team at
You know
all.
what it is? Because the energy, the enthusiasm. When guys going down and you see guys that just got an impeccable work ethic and there's such like fresh energy about the game.
Yeah.
You ever seen a guy just give 100% to everything he do?
Yeah.
You ever seen a guy who just do everything like it was his last time doing it?
Yeah.
You ever seen a guy who could just finish better than everyone?
Yep.
Who just work? Who just wanted a little bit more?
Yeah.
Who just look a little bit better?
Hell yeah. Your boys are already playing football right now?
Oh, my sons. Yeah, my sons play fag right now.
Oh, okay.
And they've been making some highlights too, man. They really love it. My son Autonomy, he's 8 years old, and his younger brother Ollie, he's like 7. So they really at the skill positions and they really honing into it. You know, my oldest son, you know, I think he's a big player, like a big kid, like 6 foot. Damn. He played basketball, so I think he's really into basketball, but he don't, you know, he's kind of like, it come easy for him, so he don't really like.
Oh,
you know,
got
like,
that natural talent?
No, he got the natural talent. It just, you don't got the really work ethic or the want. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My younger boys, they got the want to do it, like the, you know, like the work ethic. My oldest son, ABJ, he'll work hard if I make him, but he's not going to take initiative like he want to be. Yeah. You know, some kids, you know, when they, you know, you see what a kid wanted if he.
Yeah, some kids just.
He's like, yo, I'm waking up at 8. Instead of I gotta remind them, yo, you know that's an age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My other sons, like, they laying out their outfits.
Oh yeah.
They putting the cleats and the jersey on the floor, like, they getting excited about it.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, so it's you kind of can figure out who won it based on.
That a little bit of drive. Yeah, that's cool. So, what you think? As far as contact football goes, you're gonna wait until they get into like.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until they get into high school.
Yeah,
I'm trying to save their knees as much as possible. Save the hits on them as much.
That's why I kind of feel too. Like we were talking last time, I was like, if you really look in, and size is a big piece to it too, right? Once you get into high school, so nobody knows their real size until they're starting to get into high school, right? So
and it stumped their growth playing early.
Yeah.
All that compression,
stress, all the compression on the spine, so you can't really grow because you're pounding too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I let my sons play flag, man, because they get the skills without the pound.
Yeah.
Because then, you know what I mean, when football really start, you know you're going to take a pounding. So you got to be able to try to elongate the pounding and extend the cartilage in your knees because we only get so much cartilage and they're not giving out cartilage anymore. So. They never gave it out. So I was like, you got to be careful.
But these flag leaves are way more competitive now than they used to be. Like the 7-on-7 stuff, like it's big now. It's huge.
It's
and
competitive.
you can play year round now.
Yeah, it's competitive. So you like any kid could compete. You know, I think every kid want to play football, but not every kid want to put on the 15 pounds of pads and,
Yeah.
you know, run all day. And, you know what I'm saying? So flag, you know, take the pound and the compression out of football, making it fun where everyone could catch and run and kind of be athletic. So I think flag is a good way, you know, to start off if you becoming a football or a student athlete, you know, just to get your movement and understand the game from a skill perspective.
Yeah. As far as the body goes, how you feeling? Just 100%, or you got?
You know, I got CTE. You know, I got arthritis in my bones.
Yeah.
I'm all right, man.
Oh,
This some
like,
of the
shit, man, you scared me.
This some of the sacrifices you make for millions of dollars.
But
No, I'm just saying CTE as a joke. I know it's not a joke. It's a real thing. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, CTE could be a stage of anybody who wanted to be great and doing something over and over that people per se may be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you play football, you know, you're sacrificing your health, some type of health. But I feel for the most part, you know, I feel good. You know, obviously I got, you know, some arthritis, but that's normal. Playing the game for that long. But for the most part, I'm functioning, creative. I can still do what I need to do. You know, I walked off at the perfect time. You know? I didn't, you know, thank God I was grateful to, you know, play the game and not be able to limp away. You know, I walk away with, you know, substantial good health. You know, I could play football. I mean, I could play catch with my sons, run after them. I could shoot a basketball, so that's a blessing.
There's no itch? You got no itch to go back or play or nothing like that?
Nah, because I know I done everything.
Yeah, right.
And I know, like, you know, the level of my body at is like, you know, how I want to play, I wouldn't be able to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I had 100% health, I'd just play football my whole life.
Huh?
Why not? You know what I'm saying? I think it'll give you more focus. I feel like life is meant to have focus. You know what I mean? So like, and as a man, you want to be productive from your focus. So it's like, you know, football, I feel like it hold you as a man to your highest focus because you know if you don't make that workout, someone's going to kick your ass. Right? And it's like, you can't hide it. You know it's going to come.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? So the mental preparation, the discipline of you wanting to be great, and, you know, you got to do the right things. You know, you got to eat the right food. You got to discipline your body. These are all going to preeminate the best outcomes. So, you know, being a football player, those same things transfer in your life when doing the right thing. So I think football just set a standard for you to just have that commitment to yourself because you know that commitment going to be tested.
You
know?
So, real quick, also joining you on the retirement list is Tom Brady, man. What do you think about him stepping away from the game? The right time?
I mean, it's only the right time. Only he knows the right time. But I mean, he played the game 22 years, done everything in the game. So, I mean, it's only was up to him in his mind as, you know, his greatness and his level of CTE of just being great over and over and over a period of time because for him to even play that long is crazy, right? So he got to be some level of mental, you know what I'm saying, just wanting to be great. Just that drive to be like, you know what I mean? So
on the top level.
And he did everything, man, in the game, you know. I'm grateful for him helping me, you know, calling me back to help him win Super Bowl, you know, putting that on my resume. So shout out to him.
Good stuff. How you guys all good and everything?
I feel like, you know,
them or what?
I feel like it's just like little digs that you're fucking around with, like on the IG, just cause you know.
Which digs you saying, like the post? Which ones?
The ones taking a shot at his wife and.
Well, you put your face on it.
Nah, I just feel like, you know, as an entertainer, and as a football player, when you combine the two, you know, because I feel like as a player, you have so much stuff happen to you while you playing football, and you never get a chance to express them. You just bottle them up and just live with them or live through the people who you love to talk about them. And since I've been out the game, you know, I feel like, you know, everyone didn't hear everything that I've been through, but it's, you know, I can make little entertaining fun out of stuff that, you know, went on in real life. But I don't think I do anything intentionally negative. So, you know what I mean?
Just poking around, having some fun.
To poke around at them in a bad way. It's just on some fun level of just bring some funny stuff. Like, you know, imagine Tom bring me to win the Super Bowl. We win the Super Bowl, and then we get a picture of his wife hugging me. And then after the game, it's just like, yo, man, I apologize. It's not like, you know, any excitement for us winning. You know, then the next year I'm playing with these guys, and then I'm getting investigated for COVID, and
Oh
I gotta pay his trainer pay his trainer 100,000, and you know I'm supposed to be his guy.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's just like when people not treating you as a human being, it's like they calling me to win, but I'm staying at his house, so it's like creating a narrative when people say I'm staying at their house. It's I'm some type of crazy kid. Or
That's true.
you know what I'm saying? That's like if you my guy, and it's like I brought you to help me win, and I'm like, he's staying at my house, like making like I'm like over authority over you, like you know what I'm saying? End of the day, I'm my own man, and I call you to help me win. I didn't call you to like help you out and make you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes people need to like put themselves in your shoes or my shoes, or at least try to understand why I'm entertaining or trying to show realistic of, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's a good point of view though, because at the end of the day, right, it makes Tom Brady look like a superhero. Oh, now you're taking it crazy, AB. It's not helping you out.
It's not helping me at all. Like if you're my friend, you change that narrative. Like, yo, he's not what people say, man. You know what I'm saying? These guys just kept that over my head, like I was an issue. It was like, yo, AB's the best player on y'all team. AB's bringing y'all energy to win. AB's making these big plays to like keep the energy up for y'all team to win. AB's doing this on like a half a knee, dog. Like he's getting his knee drained and doing this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was never no appreciation for what I'm sacrificing and what I'm doing for these guys. It's always was like a negative moment to where they try to bring me down. It's like you could just see after I left with the contracts from the guy with the other kid they brought to play with him. I won't say no names, but then they pay him a guaranteed salary, and it's like how they
put you on a prove me contract.
It's just like they beat me down when it's like I'm the guy that's like the best guy, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Why do I gotta be done like that? I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm more than that. I'm bigger than that. Like that shit's small, so there's only so much people could treat you. Even when I was at the Patriots, he was mad, right? When they got rid of me. Why? Because he knew. You know what I'm saying? I only knew Tom Brady from playing football. When I went to the Raiders and said, man, you know what? I love you out. I love you out, Davis, man. It ain't about the 30 mil that I could just fall asleep and get the 30 mil guaranteed to play against Denver because the contract was guaranteed. I did him a solid with like, yo, man, I don't want to be here. Just get rid of me. You save your money. But people not saying that. It's the Raiders because the Raiders said fuck AB. That's all they wanted to hype up. But they didn't say thank you, AB, for saving us $30 million against the cap.
See,
you see what I'm saying? Without even playing. You know what I'm saying? So that's with respect, because most guys would have got the money. Right away. I took the money and said, fuck these guys. I didn't do that because I wanted to be a champion. I already made the money. You know what I'm saying? I already been to the Steelers for 9 years and 80+ million in contracts, so it was bigger than money to me. But, being this alpha male and this guy, for, how I look, they want to make it seem like, I'm just, terrorizing or doing stuff wrong. Tom Brady he hugging over my head. He know he got me the bad deals. That's my agent, Ed Wolowski. I'm hired Ed Wolowski because Tom Brady. I asked Ed Wolowski what Tom Brady called him and told him about him pushing for extra $250,000 of incentives. Imagine. So when people don't know what go on behind the scenes, and when his trainer, a guy who's supposed to be so good, and Tom Brady guy made so much money and charging me so much money when the team is paying him money to work with the players. So, and then imagine with a woman like Giselle who, who I got respect for, who actually know all this happening as well. It's like how they trying to infiltrate and mess with me when I'm there to help.
No, that's not right, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
it can only be so long before you let them paint the narrative, right? Of your life, right?
So I just want to give y'all that little bits of truth,
No, that appreciate it. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always been an AB supporter, bro. And like I said, that piece of it, I always got that. I always got at the end of the day, it's helping Tom Brady by, like you said, you're staying at his house, you're taking care of him. And then it only make him image,
exactly. Right? He's not in it to help my image. He's in it to make me listen to him and do what I would need to do for him. And it's like, yo, I'm my own man. no man on walking this earth, you know, made me conform on who I am to be what they think I need to be for them.
Yeah.
I only need to be for I need to be for me,
Yeah.
God and my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a receiver, so like they need me to receive.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know,
it's in the name. It's in the title.
yeah, you know. So I think I did what's best for me and walked off at the perfect time.
Absolutely.
And I feel like, you know, you got anytime you're doing what's best for yourself, people will not understand it. And
yeah, but at the same time, you got to respect that about you, man. You don't let nobody do.
Nah, no one move me, man. I call my own shot.
You do what's best for you.
I
always do what's
for
best
you,
for me,
and
man.
that's what you got to do.
And that's what I'm here to exemplify, man.
Yeah.
You know, people got to do what's best for them.
Exactly.
And stand on your own ground.
Exactly.
Call your own shots.
Yeah.
You know, live within yourself.
Yep.
And then you could be yourself. Then you could be AB. Don't let nobody else move you or control you or tell you what's best for you. No matter what their stature are, who they are. You know, you got to search deep down within yourself and find spirituality and know what's best for yourself. You know, don't let no one.
Yeah, because at the end,
So,
right?
yeah.
After all the fame's gone, you're there, right?
Exactly. It's only gonna be you and the one and the few ones that really love you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
All right.
We appreciate your time.
Appreciate
man.
your
Love,
time,
love.
baby.
Bye,
I
AB.
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. Enjoy Super Bowl today.
All right, thanks.
That was a
brother.
movie.